Sherwin here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is I'm fixing to take you outside here. We're supposed to get rain for the next couple of days, so I thought I would go ahead and do this video today. I wasn't planning on it. As you can probably tell, my hair is kind of, well, it's not going to be the best moving forward, y'all. So just be patient with me, please. But we're fixing to get some rain for the next couple of days. So I thought I would walk you around outside a little bit, or at least out back, to show you what Chris has done with the backyard. So let me turn off for just a second. I'm going to turn you back. I'm going to turn the camera on. I don't have my phone. I have an iPhone X, and I can't like push a button and have it like flip directions. I need to turn off. So let me turn off and we'll walk outside real quick, and then we'll come back in here. We'll do a little chit-chatting, and I'll walk you around the house and show you where I've put out just a touch of Easter. Not anything major, but just bunnies. It's, you know, the bunnies have hopped upstairs here in just a couple of places, literally. And I want to show you some new furniture that we got before we left for vacation. Some we received before we left for vacation, and others, another thing we've received since we've been home. And we're expecting one more thing to come, and I'll tell you all about that when I get back inside. So let me turn that camera, and I'll be right back, and we'll be out back in just a second. Okay, be right back. Here, coming out the back door, and Chris is out here power washing the patio. And that's what he's doing. You see him over there doing the power washing, which needs to be done. But check it out. So excuse the noise. But check it out. If you all remember, for those of you who've been with me for a while, sorry, hang on. Okay, you guys, sorry. I came over here and asked him to stop for just a second because I couldn't hear myself talk. So bless his heart, he turned it off for just a second. But I wanted to show you what he did pretty much right when we got home from our vacation. If y'all remember, we had a fence, and you can see kind of on the grass there, the line where it used to go. But we had a fence that looks just like our split rail fence, and with chain link on it there. And you can see that we used to have a piece of fence, or a fence just like that ran all the way across the yard and split the yard in half. And the reason we had put that fence in when we first moved in here was to keep the dogs up here closer to the house, because Chris used to travel a lot, and he didn't want me having to run, and I didn't want to have to run all the way back to the back of the back 40 way down there in order to retrieve the dogs if they happened to see a deer or a bear or a raccoon or something else that they wanted to chase. So we had this other fence installed when we first had our fence put in, so that, you know, to keep the dogs closer to the house. And now, since Mr. Sam is no longer with us and we don't have any more pets, which makes us very sad, both of us, honestly, and we're not planning on getting any more right now, but he went ahead and took that fence down. For one thing, he's retired and he's here all the time. So if we ever did get another pet, it really wouldn't make a difference. We wouldn't need to keep it up front, up close to the house. We're probably never going to have a giant breed dog again. To be honest, we would probably get a medium size or smaller dog. Giants are really hard to handle when you get up in age a little bit. And so anyway, regardless, this is the back of our property, and this is our patio. And as I showed you, kind of, Chris is, you know, power washing it. So we're fixing to get it all set up out here for spring and summer. We do have a awning up here that is automatic, that runs out to cover this side, and then we have these two lovely umbrellas that go out over that other side. So but anyway, I'm gonna walk them down back. Honey, you can go ahead. I'm just gonna walk them back to the back fence. You can go ahead. It'll get quieter as I go. Let me walk you down here and I'll show you the back of the backyard. You can see here, he's got to fill in where the fence posts were. I don't want anybody to, not that anybody's coming, we're still, you know, under quarantine or whatever. But This is just part of our property. It runs way down there and up there and way over there and down into a ravine over on that side. So I'll tell you a story. One year Chris came and got me, and he said, now honey, he said, I want you to come down here and I want you to get upset with what you're going to see. He said, but I want you to come down here to the back fence. So he brought me way down here, and here lay, it's not obviously, no babies are being born, but a little baby fawn was laying right down there, right up against the fence. And I did some research and figured out that that's what mama does do right after their babies are born. They need to go feed. They need to go eat and, you know, sustain their energy. So they put their fawns where they feel they're safe, and she goes and she eats, and they leave them there, you know, while they go eat. I was so upset. I said, if that little fawn is there in the next morning, we're gonna pick it up and take it somewhere and rescue it. But we came out the next day, and lo and behold, the little fawn was gone. So I guess what I read was correct. But we do have trail cams back in here, and we have not caught a bear, but we have caught coyotes, we've caught raccoons, we've caught possum and deer, of course, many deer. But there was word that a bear was in the neighborhood last summer, that literally jumped our fence over there, ran across the backyard and jumped the fence this way and went running back up into the woods that way. So there's the back of the house. And yeah, Chris has got his grass growing really pretty. It's he said he wants to do grass seed out here. So I'm gonna climb this hill here, back up, and I'll see you again when we're back at the kitchen island. How about? All right, be right back in just a minute. I'm going to show you this. I believe it's called a camellia. It is ready to bloom. And no, I am not the one with the green thumb. That would be Chris. All right. The leaves are just now starting to pop out on the trees. So before long, you won't even be able to see back in those woods like that. All right, I'll be right back inside. Had to take my wreath off the door because a bird was trying to make a nest in it. Ugh. Yeah, the other night, the night that I made that video for the front porch, I went out to take pictures at night, and I opened the door and a bird flew into the house. Well, that was a tragedy. Chris and I had all the doors opened, and we finally got the bird out of the house. But anyway, all right, in we go. Okie dokie, you guys, here I am back in the house. Oh my goodness, I'm moving a couple things out of my way here on the counter. How is everyone doing? Again, I have really no plan for this video. It was just kind of to come on and say hey and see how y'all are faring and let you know I was thinking about you. I have some crafts on order. Well, I've got, I ordered from craftoutlet.com, and it has been shipped, and they warned me when I ordered that that the stuff that I ordered might not get shipped. But I went ahead and took a chance and ordered navy blue burlap, y'all. Navy blue, say that 3 times fast. Navy blue burlap. And I'm gonna make me a burlap wreath, just not one of my real big ones, but you know, about a 21 inch or something like that, to go on the garage door as you walk out into the garage. I have what I call my Mardi Gras wreath that I made for there, and it's pretty, but I'm tired of it. I want to bring the blue in that room too. So I ordered some burlap, and I think I ordered a thing of ribbon and a little sign. So I thought I would make a burlap ribbon. I have all the florals I need. So that is on its way. I don't know how long it'll take to get here, but that's my next project, probably, whenever that arrives. I, honest to goodness, don't have any other crafting projects that I can think of that I want to do right now. Honest to goodness, I really don't. So I'm not sure. You might get a lot of these, I just want to come on and talk with you videos. But I did want to come on and tell you, even though we have not received one thing that we're waiting on for our new furniture, I did want to tell you that, and I think I did mention it in my home tour and my blue and white cottage decor home tour, that we were getting new furniture. And it arrived like literally the day before we left for our cruises. So I didn't have a chance to come back and show you guys anything. So I do want to show you that it is a couch and a rocker recliner. And then when we got home, we realized right then and there, we thought we did really well. We brought home this, we went back to fabric couches or fabric furniture. We had leather furniture for as long as we had newfies. And now that Sam, again, is no longer here, we decided we wanted to go back to fabric furniture because, frankly, I was tired of leather. I'd had 3 sets of leather furniture, honestly, for a couple of decades, running a couple of decades. And, I was ready to go back to some fabric furniture. So we picked the fabric that I liked, and we brought a swatch of it home, and we put it with this gray carpet, and which does have a little bit of beige in it too, with the walls, the Greige, walls and everything. And we thought that the couple of little lane chairs that we have, our high leg lane recliners, would match. Now, that said, those lane recliners were getting a little decrepit, and it was about time to replace them, honestly. Anyway, so the furniture came and matched the carpeting, beautiful. The piece of carpeting we have is just like this in the family room, matched it beautifully. The chairs, not so much. The chairs, well, I'm going to show you, we have one of the chairs still up here, not so much. So I told Chris when we got home, I said the first thing we need to do is go out and get a couple of chairs for in here. And he always chooses the chairs because he likes to sit on that side of the room, whatever. So, there's always compromises, y'all, So when we got home from our trip, we said, well, we can't go into a furniture store. I said, but if we're trying to plan something eventually here for the family to celebrate little Maverick coming, just for the family, it's not going to be a big deal, but just for the family, I said, I really would like to get a couple of chairs. And Chris said, I agree, these do not look right with this furniture, we'll get a couple chairs. So I put him on to, I said, I would like you to please search for chairs. I said, you like to choose those chairs anyway, you go ahead, you search. And I said, I would like them either, maybe a leather, just 2 wingback chairs or something like that, or a plaid or something like that. And Chris said, I looked, couldn't find anything. We even looked for Bell Lane high leg recliners too. Nothing. We couldn't find anything that would match. They don't make a lot of those anymore anyway. So the next thing he says, I found some chairs that are made in America. We really like to buy made in America stuff. So from Lane too. Now Lane, apparently, the guy at the furniture store said Lane went out of business and somebody else bought them or whatever, but the chairs that Chris bought are Lane chairs, and they are proudly made in America, as you can see. And he bought 2 rocker recliners. And of course, he talked to me first before he bought them. He says, well, what do you think about navy blue? And I went, well, I love navy blue. As you all know, I put all of my decor to blue and white, and that's my generic decor, and that will stay up throughout the year, and I will be augmenting seasonally as we go through. I said blue would be beautiful, and even at Christmas time, blue would be beautiful. So he ordered them right when we got home, and one was delivered the other day, and we'll have another one delivered next week. When they came, they were a lot bigger than Chris had estimated. I said, these are a little bigger than I thought they would be. And he goes, yeah, they are for me too. I thought I measured them right, and I was like, okay. He said, but I like them. I said, I like it too. It's really pretty. I said, but we're gonna need to change our room around. I said, they're not gonna fit where the two little paisley chairs were. I said, they're just not gonna fit there. And I said, I've always had a vision to put the recliners up, or to put two recliners or something up at this end of the room and move the couch over by the staircase. Chris said, well, I think that's a good idea. And I said, well, I come up with one or two every now and again. So that's what we did. So that's the story of our new furniture. And like I said, the couch and chair that we bought from the furniture store was Southern Motion. I believe it's from Southern Motion. And it is, the chair is a rocker recliner, and and the couch reclines on both ends, and the chair reclines, and it's electric, The chairs are not electric. They are, you have to crank them back. But I will take you around. I'll take you in there and I'll show you that furniture, and I'll show you, and I decided I was going to wait until we had both of the new chairs in. But I thought, no, I want to show them what I'm talking about with this paisley chair that just pulled my eye, and Chris's too. And we were like, no, we don't like this with this furniture. So anyway, plus, to be honest with you too, I like everybody to have a big comfy chair. The little recliners were not comfortable for everybody. They were smaller chairs. When you recline them, my ankles would go off the edge and hit me right at the ankle, and it would cause my feet to hurt, So they were not perfect chairs. So I'm glad we have these big comfy chairs in our big comfy family room now, and we'll be good to go. And I am rambling about this furniture. I am rambling along. So that's really all I have to show you, other than I did get some bunnies out. And yes, I got the bunny family out. Ryan, you had asked me if we was getting the bunny family out, and I did not answer you, and I did not answer you on purpose because I wanted it to be a surprise. So I did pull my bunny family out that I got from countryhome.com. I can't remember. I'll have to look that up, and maybe if I can find it, I'll shoot it up here. I have since seen some of these bunnies, a couple of them, in Home Goods before Christmas, or right after Christmas. I guess they were starting to get their Easter stuff out, and I saw the one that holds a little rose. I saw her in there, and then the mama one who has her head up like this. I saw those two in at Home Goods. So I guess they do come into regular stores too, and not just online. So, but I guess that's it. Chris and I are still practicing social distancing, and we're just kind of hanging out here. As you can hear, Chris is power washing. He's got more energy than I do, you guys. I got up this morning, I said, I just do not feel like doing anything. I could be cleaning out underneath of the hutch in the dining room. That needs to be done. My secretary, those drawers underneath there, that needs to be done. I just organizing and cleaning out stuff. I sure could be doing that, but man, today I just was not motivated. Maybe that'll be a video. How would y'all like to clean out the bottom of my hutch in the dining room with me one day? Woo! That'd be exciting. Scintillating entertainment there, but I feel like I could sit and chat with you. I'm not going to do a live. You guys, some of you had suggested maybe I could do a live. I'm not going to do that, you guys. I'm not going to do that after seeing what happened to Jody. I am not willing to do that. So I will only be doing recorded videos, even though you guys can't answer me back. At least I can talk with you for a little bit. Anyway, let me get my camera down. Let me say my final words here before I turn away from the camera. And trust me, you guys, today is not, I am not all happy and light and butterflies and roses today. This day has been a kind of a down day for me, if I'm honest. And I'm always honest with you guys. I try to always be upbeat and positive and happy and only see that glass half full and not half empty. But to be honest with you, I am quite frustrated and getting a little bit of cabin fever here. And I am ready to be able to go out, and not necessarily to shop or that kind of thing, but just to be able to go out to lunch, just to be able to go and, have our normal routine and have our normal lives back. I'm ready. I certainly understand that this virus has been horrendous, and so many have lost their lives, and so many are struggling with illnesses and with having it, and are so sick and have loved ones. Some of you have reached out to me and have told me about your loved ones who are sick, and you've had to be quarantined away from them which that just breaks my heart. That just breaks my heart to hear that, you know. So please know that I am not diminishing everything that COVID-19 is and has brought to us. I'm just saying that I'm a human being and I sometimes have trouble being happy and giddy and, you know, happy-go-lucky all the time. I'd be a fibber. I would not be genuine and true with you guys if I came on every time and was happy and woohoo, look, we're in quarantine and I love this. No. This is not how I work and not how Chris works, and we're go, 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 you know, and I'm just praying that we can get our country started up again and that we can do it in a safe way, and that we can all practice social distancing and hand washing but yet get back to our lives, you know? So anyway, with all that said, let me go into some final words. I thank you guys so much for stopping in here to visit with me today, and I hope that all is well with all of you. For those of you who are struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain or COVID-19, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, and I know we all have things weighing on our minds and our hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, group hug. And I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all of that said, and a little tear here and there, I'll just say, until next time, come back though, I'll show you my furniture and I'll walk you around and show you my bunnies. I'll show you where I put my bunnies. Not very many places, but I'll show you where I put them. But until next time while I'm looking at you, y'all take good care. Bye-bye. Okie dokie, here's where I was just sitting here at the kitchen island. And let me turn you this way. And here's our family room now with the new furniture. And this is the back of one of the new chairs. So you can see it's a very dark, it is navy. It's a very dark navy blue. Now Chris is right here power washing, so excuse the noise. But this is our new furniture. Isn't that pretty? That and that chair. And then the navy blue chairs will be up at the end. Now, you can see the difference in the navy blue chair and the paisley chair. Now on its own, without this furniture, the paisley chair looks fine with the carpet. But with this furniture, which looks really good with the carpeting, really even better in person, to be honest with you. But it looks really pretty with the carpet. It blends beautifully. But that chair does not blend beautifully with this. It really pulls my eye. It hurts my eyes. And it did Chris's too. So we had to do away with these. We're actually taking them downstairs and we'll put them with the leather couch. We had to get rid of the other leather chairs, I told you guys. It was decrepit. But the leather couch that was sat there, we put in the basement, and it will go with these paisley chairs in the rec room down there whenever we get that done. Someday, one of these days. But there's the navy blue chair. It is lovely. It is a rocker, as I said, a rocker recliner. It is big and it is bulky, but it is comfy as can be. And we are about comfort and being comfortable and cozy in this house. And it blends beautifully with my blue and white decor. As you can see, I have a navy blue throw that I'm going to put there on that cushion. It's on order. It's coming this weekend. Once I get everything in place with the other chair, I will come back and show you everything in place. Also, Chris painted this table, which was very old. It is a very old table, and it was a brown color. Not even a pretty brown like our floor, but it was not an extremely pretty brown. So he painted my tables black. I asked him to. So he painted that one and this one here and that one over there black. And I got a new lampshade for my black lamp. And this table was already black to match the black credenza and all the other black furniture. That's my little black rocker when I was a little girl. There's the foyer to give you kind of a idea of where we are in the house. And there's the staircase. So I love it. Oh my goodness. Person is power washing here, I'm sorry. But anyway, let me show you where I put some. Well, I wanted to morph in here with some footage and show you that our other chair arrived yesterday. And much earlier than I thought it was going to. And look at these chairs. I think they look beautiful. I love it. I love the room configured like this. This is different than I've ever had it in here. My navy blue blanket also came. All three of these things were ordered from Amazon since we got home, you know, from our trip. So I'm loving it. As you walk in, let's walk in from the foyer, you know, there's the fireplace and the big set of windows. And it is a big room. This room can definitely handle this big furniture. I love it. We're going to have comfy places to sit. Enough room for all who would come to visit. I love it. I absolutely love it. So anyway, just wanted to show you that my new furniture, all of it is in place now. Let me morph back into the other footage now. Catch you later. Start out with the bunny family that I got last year. There's Papa and son and Mama and daughter on that side. And I just added it into my blue and white decor. Again, I don't have time to recreate the wheel before Easter, so I just sat them out. And then I put the arrangement that I made the other day right in the middle, and that's okay with me for 2 weeks or whatever it is until Easter. That will go away, you know, after Easter. So for just a couple of weeks, I wanted to bring the bunny family back out and place that little centerpiece I had there right on my hearth. So I love it. It is a little busy, but that's okay. It's my house. It can be a little busy, you know, for just a couple of weeks. So there they are. And the only other ones I got out were these two little dudes. And I just sat them there. And then over here, I put these two. You probably saw these two when I first turned the camera on, didn't you? Sorry about that. But these two little dudes that were up on my mantle last year, I put them there. And then I put one little sweet little bunny over here by my candle. And she's lit, and I have my candle lit. And she's cute. I don't know where I got her, but she's cute. I think, I don't know, Hobby Lobby maybe? I don't know. Last year. Again, everything's from last year. And then the only other thing were these two little dudes here on the kitchen table to go with my dough bowl. And that is it, y'all. That's all I've done for quote-unquote Easter decor. But I just pulled some bunnies out. And I think they can sit even for the month of April, huh? They don't have to go right away. The next decor change or addition that I will probably do will be for patriotic, honestly. Because this will definitely pair beautifully with patriotic, won't it? Maybe in May or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'll do. You know, Mr. Maverick is due in June, so this mom is going to be pretty busy. His grandma is going to be pretty busy, so. But anyway, that's it for this one, you guys. This was just a hodgepodge of Chris took screens out of her bedroom window. That's what that is sitting there while he power washed that. You know. So. But that's it for this one, you guys. So, you know, I'll just say again, bye-bye.